Sorry, a little bit of a stream problem. On my end, it says that it's working now, so. Sorry.
The Zhao got to lane first.
Yeah, that's going to be... he's just going to try and push that out. But with a double longsword start, if Renekton wants to put some early pressure down, he probably could. But look at Xin. He's already, like, the minion wave is just pushing so far in his favor. Oh, my gosh. Look at the damage at the start. And he flashes for it with the Ignite.
Oh, my gosh.
One more auto attack. Oh, no. The Ignite doesn't do all that much
No.
early on. But holy crap. And then look at the bottom two. Cassiopeia. Look how fast she's just clearing everything. Already pushed up. Xin Zhao's pushing up on Renekton, which I don't even think was possible.
Yeah, he has to back up because that E and that Q combos.
He needs to just go back. And look at Cassiopeia. She went ahead and she's already winning that level 1 too. I think Lissandra threw down an Ignite and Cassiopeia used heal, but that early advantage. And then this is what we were talking about. If you look at Cassiopeia right now, she wins. She auto wins every single level 1 2. Like there's no question. And then look, they're just looking for the jungler. They want to get some pressure on Elise. Xin going in. Goes ahead and steals a few minions, and oh man, Lissandra's coming around. She's pretty low, maybe about half health. But Jarvan's coming in. Just like that, man. You could, even from level 1, you can feel the pressure, and look at the damage that... Oh!
Why would you go in for that?
Oh, man. Lane's in is OP, man. And again, look at this early altar pressure. At least he's going to try and stop it, but...
Well, it stops him. But if Zin comes, and there's no way they're going to get ulted.
But also, look, Lissandra and Renekton are back right now. Cassiopeia's coming around to rotate. Zin's coming in from the top. This is just textbook right here.
That's waves at that tower.
Yeah, and both their soul layers are going to lose XP. And then they can just focus on the enemy jungler, too. Look how much damage that she's taken. Holy crap. They're going to be able to just take this no problem. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. They did everything perfectly. Both their solo lanes won and forced early recalls. They get a free altar, and then they can focus on the jungler, and they get ahead in levels and everything. I mean, you could literally not play that any more perfect.
Nice repel, but
just that early.
Had to flash out.
That pressure. Renekton's coming down from the top. They might get first blood on Xin. Heal was down. They should be able to clean up Cassiopeia. Just watch how much damage she does. This is just absolutely ridiculous. Doesn't even matter that they lose one. She should be able to clean up on Lissandra, too. Even with the slow, if she lands her Qs, she'll get it. Oh my gosh, that's why you ban Cassiopeia right there. You can even lose the first person like Xin right there, but if you don't focus Cassiopeia earlier, your whole team's dead. Like that's, oh man, I'm so glad that she got put
and
through.
She's 2 levels up on Lissandra. That's just a nightmare.
Oh yeah, and what's really funny too is we'll see what she builds here, but I remember a lot of time. Maybe a little bit older, I saw people, they would rush like 4 or 5 Doran's rings on her at the start just to like maximize her early damage, just to go all out. And then like the first item they build is Rylai's, because once you build Rylai's, like you can force almost any objective, any team fight, anything like that, because if you catch one person, then that slow, like it just forces the enemy team to take engagements that they don't want to. That's pretty crazy. And Lissandra's in the bush right there, but Zin's coming around. She uses her E a little bit early there, but she does get away. That's my cat. He wants to commentate too. So I guess he has some stuff to say too, but that's pretty funny.
No rank guard in Italy in this game, though.
Yeah, no rank guard. Sorry about that, but that's pretty funny. Cassiopeia is just so ridiculous, and she's just pushing up, constantly pushing things up. My cat is just gonna talk this entire game, I guarantee it. And he just...
Here comes the J4 pressure, though.
J4, the good slice away. But
oh, nice cocoon. There comes the roam, though.
Oh yeah, the roam. They could try and get a pick on Jarvan. They get the slow. Look at Cassiopeia coming up from behind. They're gonna turn this around. Zin's gonna go and watch. Cassiopeia's gonna get in. She's kind of...
She's 6.
She's 6. They need to get Renekton off of her, but they do... Oh my gosh, Lissandra goes down. Just the damage is just absolutely ridiculous. And Elise is just out in the middle of nowhere over here, going to recall. And yeah, that's why you ban Cassiopeia. 4-0-1. And they should, honestly, I think they'll be able to get this tower. Elise will not be here in time. They're going to have the minion wave. The attack speed buff with the standard. They should be able to get this, and that's just more added gold in their favor. I mean, if you want to learn how to play 3v3s, watch this game. Purple team's doing everything right. I mean, they gave up that first kill. Xin Zhao unfortunately died by being caught out a little bit, but then if you have Cassiopeia, it doesn't even matter because she just does. She's just ridiculous. So much damage to everyone. And let's see how much gold she has. Immediately, she just picks up the Rylai's before boots.
I like that buy, too.
Yeah.
Just because you only need 1 Q, and then you can start zoning the entire team.
That, and also, too, you could actually land, even if you don't land a Q, if you just use an E early on someone, that gives them the full slow. And then it lets your team force fights, and by the time that a fight's actually started, your Q will be up again, and your E will be up, and then you can really just start unloading. So it's okay to use that first E with it, even if you don't land a poison or something like that. Sin's coming in. Just look at the level difference, too. Cassiopeia. Already a few levels up.
They have to give them the respect with the invade, because they can't fight, period.
Yeah, and look how the lanes are pushed right now. That top turret's down, but the minions are too far out. They throw down the standard here on Lissandra. She should be able to get away, but 3 levels up on Lissandra already. It's kind of unfortunate because Blue can't really push out the lanes because they can't win any of their lanes, but even if they group up, Purple Team is just... they're so good at being in the right place at the right time that it's hard for them to do anything.
Yeah, so long as that Purple's group, then the entire Blue Team comp is kind of useless, because they're all about taking down that one person.
Yeah, and you can see Blue Team's all grouped up in the bottom left right now, and just a few seconds ago, Xin was kind of in their enemy jungle, kind of. So if they would have even gone in their jungle, they're just kind of being pushed into a place that they don't want to be. Renekton's in a bad spot right now. He's gonna.
There we go. Oh, I think that was an early E though.
Yeah. And they're going to try and defend this tower right here, but honestly, I don't know if they can. Renekton uses his ult a little bit early. Jarvan's still only level 5, but look at the damage from Cassiopeia. Sin goes in. Oh my gosh, they're going to be able to force them off with this no problem.
Cassio ult was perfect.
She hit every single one of them. Oh man, and look how she's just up on farm. She's up on everything. If you learned anything about 3v3 today, it has always been Cassiopeia. Always, always, always.
Now, most of us, the ones who play 5s, using Cassio and say, oh god, you're just going to get ganked every time mid lane.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's easily probably one of the strongest picks on this map, just because. Her kit just lets her do a lot of things. She can speed up, slow people. Her W gives her vision, and she just puts out so much AoE damage early on that she's just the perfect pick. Lissandra's a good pick too. She has a lot of early damage, and she is a lot stronger later in the game. Like say, if the enemy team has a Jax or something like that, Lissandra can pretty much take one person out on her own towards the later of the team fights. Once she gets a few items, if she's up, but it's just hard when you're in this position right here. You can even like just look at the farm the differences too. Renekton's a little behind. Again, you can kind of see, just like in the last game, the jungler for Purple Team, Jarvan, he's given up a lot of his farm to his laners. I'm just letting them take the jungle. He's just trying to make himself known on the map and get gold by being at the right place at the right time. It looks like Purple...
Yeah, Blue Team's trying to make some plays because they're behind.
They were trying to make a desperation Vile Mob, but Purple Team read it all over. You can kind of see because there's no one in the bottom lane, so that usually gives you a hint that someone's either roaming up in the jungle or they're at Vile Mob, but they're going to try and make a push for this tower here again. But first I think they're going to go ahead and push out bot, just because it makes it a little bit tougher to defend when you have both lanes pushing.
Good try, Xin. I respect that.
Yeah. He's a little bit low. He should probably just go get the freaking health relic at the center and be back to full. Or he has Hydra and just could Not
That
worried about.
W, man.
Yeah, pretty crazy. And they're gonna get the. She uses the ult early on herself. The EQ combo misses. She goes in and throws out some damage. The Jarvan ult goes down. She
They're
gets a
just
good
not
cocoon
groups.
off.
Oh, nice
Xin
knock, though.
flashes. The ignite's going in. Cassiopeia finishes it off with a gangster ult. And they should be able to get this bot tower. Even no, Renekton, you need to get out of there. She's 3 levels ahead of you. There's no. Oh my gosh. Nope. Oh man. Oh man. That was pretty nuts. And then they should be able to get this tower too. Lissandra's going to be out, but I think if they're going to be maybe hyper aggressive now. He goes and throws the standard behind him. They just want the tower for now. I was thinking they probably could have just gone straight in and done some damage. Look at the damage just from like 1 QE on Lissandra, and she's already beyond half. Oh my gosh.
That 190 AP
Yeah.
versus Lissandra's only 42 MR right now. So.
Yeah. 190 already. Oh man, they could probably go for Vilma if they wanted to, but I think they're just gonna go ahead and clear some stuff and then go back. They're probably everyone's sitting on a pretty decent amount of gold, and then they could come back and maybe force something at Vilma. This is a good window for blue team to try and attempt Vilma, but they don't know where purple team is right now. They just got the altar. They need to stick together. That's the right thing to do. But if there was any time to take Vilma, now would be the time to do it. But I think they're just gonna go ahead and let it go.
But I think like you got like 20 seconds left for all your ults on purple team, and then they just group up and just get that inhib, and then they can just start rotating.
Yeah. Now here's kind of a conundrum right here. Who do you use your exhaust on? If you're a Renekton, like I don't know. I think you have to use it on Cassiopeia at this point, but even if you use it on her, Xin is just he's gonna do so much damage, and he has a red pot too. So they're definitely looking to take some towers. The red pot in 3s lets you do more damage to towers. And so they're definitely looking for some early stuff too.
Oh, the blue team's caught out.
Yeah, they're going to lose this. They're going to lose this inhibitor for free. They're recalling. Lissandra should be able to get there in time, but...
Pops the red pot.
Yeah. They're looking to end this right now. They get the cocoon on Xin. Good cocoon, but no follow-up damage just because, you know, they're not quite grouped how they need to be.
Lissandra's just way too far behind.
Yeah. 0-3 right now. 60 CS and just 2 levels down right now, but Cassiopeia is just a monster. And it looks like this tower is already down up here. They might be looking to catch someone out, and they're going to find a nice spider here. Oh my gosh! Oh, good repel, but she's still going to die.
See ya. Oh, nice. Oh, does she live?
No.
No.
That poison, too strong. Xin gets the altar. That's kind of thing too. When you're this far behind and you don't have any objectives or anything like that, you have to go out as a team. If you go out by yourself, you get caught like that. Any good team will catch you out every single time that you do that. And then this is a free Vial right here. So props to purple team for not just rushing Vial waiting till they get a pick and then doing it. Even though they're probably so far ahead that they could have just taken it anyway. But
they have such good single target damage with this with Cassio too.
Yeah. And what is the item that she just got? Icar? Oh, that's just the she got a blue pot.
Blue pot?
Yeah. I was like, what the heck is that? But, yeah, and she gets the haunting guys too for any potential early magic resist that the enemy team would have. But no one on blue team has any magic resist items at all.
It's kind of like the last game. It's just that once that AP
Yeah.
person, they both got fed, and now
Yeah, she's a monster.
there's been a chunk.
And this is what's really cool. If I can find... they're going to be able to take this tower. They're just going to go for it. Cassiopeia's going to tank it. And they can actually do this, too, with the Vial buff. Even taking this tower right here, Jarvan's going to take a few shots, but he'll be able to regen it, no problem. And he already has a lot of health and stuff like that. And Lissandra just gets 100-0 by Xin, pretty much. Renekton's going to go down. Jarvan's going to take that one. Cassiopeia's doing a lot of damage on Elise. She repels over to Jarvan. She's going to try and make a run for the base, but I don't think she's going to be able to get out in time. Oh, she actually does. But I think this...
He's been called out.
Yeah,
it's over.
this is going to be game right here. Purple team, if you want to learn how to play 3v3, this is the way to do it. Flawless almost.